So most people I have met are generally keen towards watching Hindi and English films. From the people I know personally, hardly have ever known someone who's watched some other foreign language film. But as the foreign language films are getting popular and as these films are getting recognized at a global level, like films like Parasite, people are surely gonna forego that too in subtitle barrier, as the great Bong Joon-ho once said, in the future. So वेलकम टू शौर्यस टू सेंट्स एंड इस हफ्ते मैंने एक फ्रेंच फिल्म देखी है जिसका नाम है द इंटचेबल्स. सो आई एम श्योर दैट मैनी ऑफ यू माइट नॉट इवन हैव हर्ड अबाउट दिस फिल्म or read about it anywhere. Now is the perfect time to appreciate foreign films. So I came across this film when I was scrolling through IMDb and मुझे जब भी कोई भी डाउट्स होता है regarding whether to watch a film or not, मैं हमेशा IMDb रेफर करता हूँ. So when I saw the rating of the film, this is a 2011 film and it's rated a magnanimous 8.5 out of 10. Now 8.5 is a very high rating according to IMDb standards. Film is in the top 250 list, the top 250 movies. So after a lot of doubts and after lots of whether should I watch it or whether should I not, I finally watched it and it's a beautiful film. Okay, talking about the plot. So the film is about a wealthy man who becomes a quadriplegic from a paragliding accident. हाँ बता रहा हूँ. Quadriplegic मतलब an individual whose all the 4 limbs have been paralyzed. That's called quadriplegic. अभी पैराग्लाइडिंग का मतलब मत पूछना यार, इतना तो आना चाहिए, मतलब इतने तो स्मार्ट हो आप लोग, ठीक है. हाँ तो कहा था मैं. सो अ वेल्दी मैन बिकम्स क्वाड्रिप्लेजिक फ्रॉम अ पैराग्लाइडिंग एक्सीडेंट एंड अनफॉर्चुनेटली इस पैराग्लाइडिंग इंसिडेंट में उनकी वाइफ की डेथ हो जाती है एंड द प्रोटैगनिस्ट फिलिपे ही रिटर्न्स क्वाड्रिप्लेजिक. सो उनकी देखभाल करने के लिए यंग मैन इज़ असाइंड एज हिज केयर गिवर. So the young man known as Driss, he wasn't interested at all in the beginning to care for Felipe. Actually, Driss only wanted to appear in the interview and he wanted a sign on a document saying that he was rejected in the interview so that he would be able to get the welfare benefits from the government. So he does that, he gives the document to them and next day he is asked to collect it. वो जब ये अगले दिन आता है, he comes to know that he has in fact been selected to act as a live-in caregiver for Philippe. So उसको कोई भी इंटरेस्ट नहीं था, ना ही कोई एक्सपीरियंस था in caregiving, but even then he does a great job. So Philippe and Driss begin to spend a lot of time together talking about each other's interests and past experiences. Driss takes care of everything about Philippe and as the time passes on, Philippe and Driss form a bond. So the only reason Philippe wanted to keep Driss as his caregiver was because Driss was probably the only one who didn't treat Philippe with remorse or pity. Driss treated Philippe just as he would treat anyone else. एक paralyzed individual के लिए इससे बड़ी बात और हो नहीं सकती है. This is all what a paralyzed individual wants, right? He wants to be treated normally. Talking about the characters, both Philippe and Driss have a stark contrast in the way they lead their lives. For example, Driss is an artist himself, but he is not at all fond of modern art like Philippe. Driss is almost broke and he has to make his family survive solely on welfare benefits. He even has a past criminal record for robbery, whereas Philippe is a wealthy man, being an owner of a luxurious hotel. Even after these differences, they both have a thriving chemistry between them till the end. Because Driss was not saddened by the burden of problems he had on his shoulders. Philippe के पास लाइफ में सब कुछ था, but due to his accident, he lost his wife along with most of his body functions. और इसकी वजह से वो पूरी ज़िंदगी अपने आप को कोसता रहता अगर ड्रिस उसकी लाइफ में नहीं आता. ड्रिस की ओपन एंड एक्सट्रोवर्टेड पर्सनालिटी एंड द काइंड ऑफ बिना रूल्स की लाइफ जीने वाला एटीट्यूड वॉज समथिंग व्हाट फिलिप हैड बीन लुकिंग फॉर हिज एंटायर लाइफ. ड्रिस ने फिलिप की बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व की. ही वॉज एबल टू काइंड ऑफ ट्रांसफॉर्म सम ऑफ हिज कॉन्फिडेंस टू फिलिप. द एंडिंग ऑफ द फिल्म इज़ सो इमोशनल एंड होपफुल दैट आई लिटरली ऑलमोस्ट क्राइड. फिल्म में थ्रू आउट बहुत सा ह्यूमर भी है and the chemistry between the two central characters just unlocks the humor in a beautiful manner. The surprising fact is कि ये film एक true story पे based है. It has been adopted from a book called A Second Souffle that has been written by the real life Philippe Pozzo di Borgo about how he found meaning in life with Abdel Salou, who is the real life Driss. चलो ये तो समझ आया कि book से film बनी, but नहीं, यहाँ पे क्यों रुकना है. Hollywood couldn't stay back and उसने The Intouchables पे भी remake बना दी, The Upside. The thing that makes this film stand apart is its writing. फिल्म के जो डायलॉग्स है बहुत इमोशनल और थॉट प्रोवोकिंग है. My favorite dialogue is from Philippe. My true disability isn't being in the wheelchair, it's to live without my wife. When I think of the title, The Intouchables, the film means to say that both Driss and Philippe don't have a place in the society. The society doesn't care for them. Driss is poor and broke with a criminal record, and his family hates him, while Philippe, although wealthy, is a guy with just a head and a mouth to move to express himself. So मुझे लगता है कि जो फिल्म का मैसेज है, it says that although Driss and Philippe have contradicting personalities and are outcasts from society, they can still find happiness in each other's company. I'm gonna give this film a 9 out of 10. The kind of hope that this film instills on you and the happy tears that the film will leave you with is worth looking forward to. That's the video, guys. I hope you liked it. Hit that subscribe button and please share the video with your friends and family. Fun fact, The Intouchables फिल्म में एक सीन होता है जहाँ एक म्यूज़िक बजता है. कैन यू टेल मी ये म्यूज़िक कौन सी बॉलीवुड फिल्म में बजाया जाता है? 2 साल पुरानी फिल्म है and it's one of the best Bollywood films I've ever watched. Answer comments में लिखे and I'll tell the answer in my next video. Till then, thank you so much for giving me your time.